couldn't make the games today. We're going to have a double hitter for you today. So the girls have been hydrating. They all got their cool rags. The fences are 202 all the way around, so we've got a handful of girls that could get a hold of one today, although the wind is. Claire's at first, Bryceland's at second, George is at short, Riley is at third, Sophia taking her spot out there in right field. Sampson family, Bentley's not with us today because her sister's playing in a big showcase tournament down in southern Missouri, around Branson in that area. In the 90s, I'm going to be Scottie Pippen when Michael Jordan had to take some time off, as you know, the buttery smooth. It's a little bit choppy on the sound. It's really windy, trying to keep the microphone out of the wind. Hot shot to Bryson at second. Over to Claire. Easy ground out for a 4-3 put out. In the shade, they all set up their tents, but Jared and I are braving it back here. High and inside for a ball. So Sydney looking sharp, 3 up, 3 down. The opponent is called, their team name is the Originals. Most of their birthdays are 2011, so it's pretty much a 13-year-old. Third. Coach Nate shouting instructions in on Allie checking her armband. Away with it. Kind of looks like maybe an attempt at a slap hit. So probably missed a double by 2 inches. Territory. So pitch was a little high. Allie just got under it. Third baseman charged in. Made a great diving catch, so now 1 down for Khaos. Sam, wrong throw across the diamond for a 5-3 put out. So Sam goes down, swinging the first pitch, took an inside one, turned on it. The third baseman made a nice play. So 2 down now. Georgia steps in. Claire is on deck. Second, scoring position. Claire with an 0-1 count. I think the pitcher's not throwing particularly hard. We're getting a little bit of nice pitch. A lot of movement. Took a little something off. Change up. Across the plate at the knees for strike 2. So Sid getting ahead here. Sid's got this nasty cutter, which if you watched last weekend, you seen that be a very effective pitch. Chase pitch just missed by an inch or 2 on the outside corner. That evens it at 2. Bounces off the fence. So we'll redo that 2-2 pitch. Coach Nate asked the umpire to check the count. Home plate checks with the base umpire and 4 balls. So runner on first for the Originals. Oh, that bunt goes foul. Swinging away on that cutter. Sydney sits her down for strike 3. Second now. The count is 1-1. Have a wild pitch there. The runner on third. 2 balls, 1 strike. Her body she chose to flip it home, and the runner gets under the tag, so 1 run scores. Welcome, JT. I was telling the audience without Dane, I'm Scottie Pippen in 94-95. It's kind of tough without the MJ here. That's right. Maybe Bill Winnington. That's JT. Khaos is wearing the bright white uniforms with the gray. Outfield's playing pretty straight up. And the ball gets away on the inside, hits the batter, so we're going to have runner. Ball outside. So the count's 1-0. Runners on first and second. Foul ball down the third base line. Kind of flares out against the fence. Oh, that's right. JT's over here talking about the shiny. Okay, grounder B. Yep. Flips it over to Claire. So 2 outs now on the. Sid starts out ahead. All right. Ethically sent Sophia to second. Didn't even have to be at the first base batter's box. Stop. Oh, so shortstop throws it to first, and the first baseman is a low throw and drops the ball. Looks like the first baseman was trying to make a quick throw to third because Sophia was waiting. So now we've got JT joining us here on the microphone.
Hello, everyone.
Riley squares the bunt. Squares the bunt again. Brings it back. Little flare to shortstop.
No, they're running. First baseman couldn't get. Looks like we had a little bit of miscommunication going on there, infield right there. You had the shortstop trying to cover third, and you had the second baseman going to second, and the first baseman was crashing.
Miralette gets picked off third on the throw.
Miralette just hanging out there a little too long.
So Sydney does get a single on that bunt, though.
Was a pretty good bunt. By 1 here.
Bryson a little early on that swing, so she chops it foul. Line drive. Second baseman Fields on the hop. Can't make a play. Riley scores.
Second baseman tried to make a tag while she was trying to field the ball.
2-1 lead.
2-1.
Olivia steps in. So that's going to a little flare out to third base. Foul territory, third baseman.
Presence felt right here.
Takes the pitch for ball one. I think they each thought the other was going to make the play. When you combine the hard wind blowing in from right field, and it just carried it foul. So giving her a second chance now. Paige is showing great discipline here. Balls aren't missing by much, and she's laying off. Nonetheless.
Maybe it was the way the catcher awkwardly caught that. Brings up a full count there, I think.
Yeah, great job by Paige working the count full. Just barely missed it down the third base line. And with Bryson and Speedo weren't first. If Paige can get anything, maybe in a gap or down the line, Bryson could score from one. And tie it and then take the lead.
And it's all about winning the inning. You know, you can give up one as long as you get it back. You know. All right, let's see if Sid can jump out ahead here on the first batter. Claire over there taking a run at it.
Miralette in left, Allie in center, Sophia in right. Oh, beautiful changeup. Just right in the inside corner. Looks like it may have. We're definitely getting pretty bad buffering. This Mays South facility. Hot shot. Oh, just over George's glove. Miralette fields it on the bounce, gets it back in. So we'll have a leadoff single for the Originals. Runner on first. Ball inside, gets away from Sauce. That allows the fastball low.
Good pitch there. Good spot to miss.
Another foul ball. With outs. There's that cutter again. These right-handed batters are just having a terrible time trying to deal with that. So Georgia made a great play at shortstop, fired it across. Claire had a great release and threw it, and Riley.
Leave her over there sunbathing in the warm sun out.
Ball one high. It's hard to keep the microphone out of the wind, though.
It is. You know, we need to maybe talk to May South about building a little bit of announcer.
Oh, ball low, so that's ball four. So runners on first and third now. So Nate going out to have a team meeting just to make sure everybody's on the same page. Going through the part of the lineup here. I want to make sure. Runner from first made it all the way to third. So we had
heads up base running there by the runner on first base.
Yeah, we had a rough
able to
spot
take two bases on that deal.
And that's especially tough because it loses the chance for a double play and maybe get out of the inning.
Yeah, now you put another runner in scoring position. Time to buckle down a little bit on defense here.
Pitch.
Foul ball off the batter's foot there. Strike two. We can, you can't nibble the corners at this age because they don't go chasing as much, but you also have to have those corners a little bit sometimes. That one. Had a little bit of a back pedal instead of a attacking the ball play.
So that evens it. Here comes the 2 count. I guess that was ball 4. We're going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. So runners on 1st and 3rd, 1 out. Guess look at it maybe
Down there with the defense, but the runner was not biting on it. I tell you what, Sid's not missing by much here on some of these pitches. Just not getting any bites from it. Able to corral that with a little Willie Mays Hayes catch there. But got the job done. So 2 outs, maybe we can still get out of this and won't give up the 1 run. It's a 4-2 lead now for the Originals. Still in the ball game here. Just
line as well. Foul ball off.
Over here, Sauce.
Face mask.
2 count here. It's time to see if we can put this one away real quick here. Good pitch there for. Good pitch. Went to the outside there, and she was a.
There we go.
Day late on that one.
Strike 3, Sid. So tough inning games. There's a 70-minute time limit or 7 innings, whichever happens first. Only with a 70-minute time limit, you're looking at that 4 to 5.
Interesting in this day and age that you would go to an automatic 5-inning game with no time limit. Those can get kind of long. Even at 5 innings, they still can get.
So Allie comes up, followed by Sam, then Georgia, then Claire.
Let's be the lead off 20.
Into the bottom of the 3rd.
Even with the short fences, could still turn that into a triple with her speed. Now the right fielder's moved over even more. So she somehow turns on one here over the first baseman's head.
Break, and then we'll have another game that's scheduled for 2:30 right after it. It's an excellent Oklahoma game time team. Oh.
Yeah, she'd hit that just a little bit harder. She was going all the way.
I think they weren't expecting Allie to pull that, which is kind of surprising because, I mean, it's a decent pitcher, but...
Yeah, pull one every now and
then. There's a call on the outside
apparently
corner.
The outside corner works on 1/2.
So Sam down, no balls, 1 strike.
And we got something going here. 1 on, nobody out. Got to run in. Let's see if we can do some damage here. Let's have a big inning. Oh, and the shortstop was trying to cover the bag there early and left a big open hole for Georgia to get that one through there for a single. Move Sam up to 2nd, and now we're in business. Keep putting the ball in play hard.
Got a fly ball to left center last time that the wind kind of killed.
Ball high. Oh, she got her handcuffs a little bit on that one, but first baseman was not able to get there.
Don't roll over.
Flying away for ball 2. 2-1 count now. Sam getting a pretty aggressive lead out there at second base right now. I think play there.
Off the bag barely, so I'm not sure if that'll be a long single because it was so deep.
That was
a beat the throw, or if it'll be a reach on an air. I'm not sure how they'll score that, but
that was a pretty tough play there. Give him a little more respect in this at bat.
Strike 1 on the outside corner.
Hey, not you. Tried to go that way a little bit, just kind of missed it.
Right field. Oh!
Got a little bit of help there. First baseman couldn't get to it.
That ball, I think the hard wind coming from another foul ball. 2 strikes.
No! Ball gets away from the third baseman on a throw down to 3rd. Sam is going to trot into the... Sam...
That's what I like to see.
Sam being a little aggressive on the bases there, and it kind of worked into our favor this time.
So that throw, as it went down the left... Clara may have to...
Looks like we have a Looks like we have a pitching change right now. Looks like maybe the first baseman's coming in to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, just sit on waiting to see if there's a tag opportunity. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Sophia.
See if with the new pitcher, if this right fielder.
So that was ball 2. 2-2. Two feet to the left.
Who drew these lines? I think somebody was mistaken when they put the line.
Fielded that really nicely.
She did. Came up firing. So
with no outs, there's no reason.
I think it's a smart play right there to hold her at third base.
Yep.
You know, you got a chance on the first pitch here to move Soph up to second.
Yeah. I mean, this got Steele second on the non-throw. There's on second and third now.
Second, third, no outs. You got a ball 1.
Maryland's known to turn those inside out swing. Riley steps out. It's like the originals are trying to figure out what.
Be careful of that shortstop sneaking in behind the runner at third base right now. They seem to want to throw the ball around a little bit. Not afraid to let it go.
Fouls that off her foot. Learned don't trust a link from Dane as he was giving me directions. I should have, in hindsight 2020, I should have known that's not how you spell softball. Anyway, I now have a virus. And that was beautiful on the turf. It just kept going slowly. RBI. Riley.
Can you really trust a guy whose last name begins with a D, but it's pronounced with a TH? This inning right here. We probably.
It's causing girls to run into each other. It's.
They misplayed about 4 or 5 fly balls this inning. We got to step back a little more and open this game up a little bit for us. Just got to stay to our game here, settle in, and just nice, easy swings, nothing big.
That's that new trick play where the catcher throws it to the left fielder.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
They've tried that.
Not something that's working out for them very well. But like I said before, they're not afraid to.
On third, City on second. 7-4 Chaos. Still only 1 out. Olivia's on deck.
Bryce got that off the end and come into play again.
So we'll have Olivia coming up with 2 outs. Paige O'Neill on deck. Can't wait to see her get the pitch.
Yeah.
Those catchers have a tough life. They're getting.
Right.
Paige remains patient. Takes ball 1 low.
Here we are again. Bases loaded now.
Evens at 1-1. So Chaos put up a 5 spot that inning. It's now 7-4. And head to the top of the 4th. We're ahead. Her out in the stands on a warm day like this. Kind of past the third base dugout. We've got a couple of those big tents out there. Most everybody's out there. Left field. Give Miralette a rest. And everything else looks the same except Sam is behind the dish. So Sauce on a hot day taking a little break. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Makes the play. Covered a lot of ground. Good communication by Paige and Georgia, especially since they haven't had a chance to play together in the past. Georgia ends up catching side for ball 1. So Sid gets the first batter of the inning. Now count is 1-0. Oh, inside pitch. That was a nasty fastball. Batter tried to get out of the bat. So Georgia let that loose. It went over Claire's head, who couldn't get a glove on it. Ricochets off the first base dugout. Strike on the inside corner. Oh, ball gets through past up the middle past the diving glove of Bryceland, but 7-4 Chaos. 1 out. High fastball, ball 1. Foul back into the screen. Sid makes a nice pitch there. The batter can't handle. Pops it up and foul. Sam is convinced that was strike 3 on the outside corner, but did not give it the call. So Sid goes back to work, but then we have an errant throw by Sam. Gets way past third base. Riley tried to go for it, but it was way too far away. Ball rolls all the way to the fence in left field, and 2 runs score. So it is now 7-6. Inside cutter by Sid, fouled off. Those right-hand batters just can't handle that pitch. That wind from right field. Riley covered a lot of ground, but the ball just didn't stop. Kept tailing away. Was making a comeback, put up several. It's now 7-6 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. JT rejoins us. You know, JT not being in the booth is off. Everybody want autographs?
Trying to.
That was low and outside, but nevertheless, it is strike 1 to Alley.
His strike zone seems to vary from inning to inning.
This pitcher's got kind of a little bit of lateral movement on her curveball.
Yeah, I mean, she made a quick first step to go towards that, but I think on one of those you kind of got to remember what the hitter was, and that's a lefty, and so it's kind of, you know.
Well, that's not.
Well,
that was nice with the time limit.
That was nice of the umpire to let us get one more pitch there, and Sam to, you know, add to the RBI totals. He told me it was 7-5, but nonetheless, it might have been important to get that extra run.
Start at 2:30, so the girls will take a break, cool off. I'm not sure if we're going to be running early or not, but keep a heads up because we'll go live as soon as we can.